Imagine opening the door to a whole new world of opportunities and connections by speaking English with confidence. In this video, I'll share a simple 7-day roadmap that takes you from the basics to real conversations without stress or overwhelm. Stop only dreaming about fluency and start experiencing it. Your breakthrough week begins right here. Now let's be honest for a moment. When you hear from beginner to fluent in 7 days, your first reaction is probably disbelief, and you're right to question it. So why 7 days? Because 7 days is not about becoming a native speaker. It's about creating noticeable progress that you can actually feel in your daily conversations. In just 1 week, you can go from hesitating over simple phrases to confidently expressing your thoughts in everyday situations. That's what we mean when we say fluent. Not perfection, not academic grammar mastery, but the ability to connect with people and hold a conversation without fear.
To get there, the key is mindset. If you sit back and only consume English passively, nothing will change. But if you approach these 7 days with active learning, listening, repeating, speaking out loud, and engaging with the language, you will see results. This is not about studying harder. It's about practicing smarter.
That's the promise of this roadmap, and it starts with you making the choice to be fully present for the next 7 days. Your first 2 days are about building a strong foundation, a launch pad that will carry you through the rest of the week. Instead of wasting time on rare or complicated words, focus on the core 1,000 words. These are the words you will hear and use every single day. Think of them as the essential tools in your language toolbox. Once you have them, you can start to build real conversations quickly. Alongside vocabulary, you need simple sentence structures. Mastering subject-verb-object sentences gives you instant power. For example, I like coffee, she reads books, or they play football. These short, clear sentences are the backbone of communication, and once you're comfortable with them, you'll find it much easier to expand into longer expressions. But learning doesn't only happen in books or apps. Use immersion hacks from the very beginning. Listen to songs you enjoy and pay attention to repeated phrases. Watch short videos with subtitles, not to translate every word, but to notice how sentences are formed. Even the objects around you, your phone, your notebook, your cup, can be labeled with English words. Each time you see them, your brain connects the word with the item, and that memory becomes stronger. By the end of day 2, you won't be fluent, but you will already notice that English feels less distant and more familiar. You will have words, structures, and daily habits that make you ready for what's coming next. By the time you reach day 3, it's time to stop only collecting words and start truly using them. This is where English becomes active, not just something you study, but something you speak and hear with confidence. One of the most powerful tools you can use is the shadowing technique. Listen to a native speaker, whether in a podcast, a short video, or even a movie scene, and repeat what they say immediately, copying their pronunciation and intonation as closely as possible. At first it may feel strange, but within minutes you'll notice your mouth adjusting, your rhythm improving, and your voice beginning to sound more natural. Next, practice sentence building sprints. Take the words you've learned and challenge yourself to create as many unique sentences as possible in just a few minutes. For example, with the word coffee, you can say, I like coffee. I drink coffee every morning. My friend doesn't drink coffee. These quick bursts of creativity Force your brain to make connections, which speeds up fluency. Finally, step into micro conversations. This doesn't mean deep debates, just small, manageable exchanges. You can practice by talking to yourself in English, narrating what you're doing, like, I'm cooking rice, or I'm going to the store. Or, if you have a language exchange partner, stick to simple topics like hobbies, daily routines, or favorite foods. These small interactions give you the confidence to keep going, and they make English feel less like a subject and more like a living skill. By the end of day 4, you won't just recognize English. You'll be speaking it, shaping it, and making it your own. By the time you reach day 5, you already have a solid base. Now it's time to take that foundation out into the real world. Start practicing with everyday scenarios, the kind of moments you will actually face. Imagine ordering food at a restaurant, asking someone for directions, or making small talk with a new colleague. These aren't just exercises, they are the building blocks of daily communication. The more you rehearse them, the more natural they will feel when the real moment comes. At the same time, these days are about consolidating your gains. Look back at the words and structures you've learned, repeat them, and notice which ones still feel difficult. Don't worry about forgetting. Instead, see it as a signal for where to focus your attention. Review is not just repetition, it's reinforcement. It makes the knowledge permanent. And finally, remember that this 7-day roadmap is not the finish line, it's the launch pad. Think of it as your opening week, the week that proves progress is possible. From here, the journey continues. Keep using shadowing to refine your pronunciation, keep building sentences to stretch your creativity, and keep seeking out real conversations, no matter how short they may be. Fluency doesn't come from one big effort, but from small, consistent actions that add up over time. By the end of day 7, you'll see that significant improvement is not a dream. It's something you can feel. And with the right mindset, this week can be the start of a lifelong journey where English is not just a subject you study, but a language you live. As your 7-day roadmap comes to an end, the most important question is, how do you keep the momentum alive? The answer is simple: daily habits. Even just 10 minutes of focused listening, a short shadowing session, or writing a few sentences every morning can keep your progress moving forward. It doesn't have to be long or complicated, it just has to be consistent. In today's world, you also have endless online resources to support you. Use apps that track your vocabulary, join communities where you can practice with others, and explore advanced platforms that offer structured lessons. The internet is filled with opportunities, but the key is to choose 1 or 2 resources and commit to them instead of scattering your focus. And most importantly, don't forget to celebrate your progress. Look back at where you started 7 days ago and notice how much more confident you are now. Every new word you understand, every sentence you speak, every conversation you attempt is proof of growth. Progress in language learning is not about perfection, it's about courage and consistency. So take this as the beginning of your fluent future. Stay inspired, keep learning actively, and remember, every single day you invest in English brings you closer to the confident, connected version of yourself that you imagined at the start of this journey.